I'm Liz Scissors, and today we're going to touch on branding and design. So you've already picked your business identity. You know who your target audience is, you know what your niche is, or what your goal is in the community as to how you're going to set yourself apart. Now, how do you create that design that means that? And that's very important. I say this all the time. Every choice matters. It really does. And we don't give enough weight to how important those choices are. If you look around when you go shopping and you watch any documentary on marketing, on how advertising is done, you know that they absolutely use brain science to figure out how to get through to us without saying a word. And it's all scientific. Psychology. It's all about how we see things and how we perceive things and how we respond to things. So that is why it's so important to really give credence to what am I going to look like? What is it actually going to look like on my logo? What is my name going to be? So let's just touch real quickly. Naming your business is very important. If you want to stand out to some, think about it. You don't know anything about this business and you see their name. What does it tell you? So you have to think, what is it going to say? Do I want my brand to be me alone? Maybe you do. Do you always want it to be just you? Or do you have plans on growth? If you name it after you, you are limiting yourself because now the brand is you. It is not what you offer. It is you, the person, and what you have to offer. So then if you have staff, we all know how hard it is to get new clients or old clients to utilize staff that they're not familiar with or used to. They're used to their one person. They don't want to switch. They don't trust. It makes it much worse when you throw your name out there and that's the brand. The other thing you want to be careful is pigeonholing yourself by breed. If you say, I'm a terrier person, I love terriers. If all you want to do is terriers, absolutely pigeonhole yourself. If that's all you ever want to do, put that in your name, that you're the terrier specialist, and that will bring those people to you. And when somebody calls you with a Shih Tzu, you go, no, it's not what I do. It's in my name. It makes sense. They get an expectation as to what you do based on your name. So be very careful. If you don't want to do nothing but doodles, don't put that in your name. If you want them to think you do all breed grooming, don't put a breed in there because it does nothing but challenge that idea. Once you've figured out what your identity is and now you're looking at your name and you pick your name, that name is going to say a lot of things about what you are offering and what kind of client it's going to appeal to. And if you've been thoughtful as to deciding who your target market is, then you're going to make sure that the verbiage you use reflects that. If it is a general, cozy, everyday salon, then you're going to use verbiage that makes sense like that, like gentle paws and safe haven grooming and every paw matters, whatever. I mean, it's going to be something general. Whereas when you are going for a target market that is different than the everyday pet parent, it is somebody who wants specialty. Say you want to go after breed profiles and you want purebred dogs, then you're going to do something like best in show, number one. You know, you're going to try to separate yourself out. If you're a scissoring fiend and that's what you love to do, then it's about style and it's about extreme couture or whatever. You know, you've got so many options out there, but you're going to target the name based on the market you're trying to reach. And in conjunction with that, your brand has to actually reflect that. So that means you pick the brand, you pick the logo, you pick the name, but your design has to absolutely match that because nobody knows anything about you. They're learning it by the signage on the road, by your storefront, your business card, your website. If you have a salon that says you are this high-end salon and it's a boutique and it's classy and it's all of these things and you're trying to target those people, but yet the artwork, the font, your logo design, your actual store itself doesn't reflect any of those things, there's a disconnect, and now their expectations are not met. So make sure that it's all cohesive, that your name, your design all go together. Color plays a huge role in this. I encourage you, do some homework on color and emotions, because we react with our emotions to colors in general in a very specific way. And you may be putting out a color that gives you a reaction you really didn't want just because you didn't know. So do some homework on that. It'll really open your eyes as to what people see and how to design your space. But make sure it all makes sense so that when they walk in, they go, oh yeah, this is what I was expecting. That's what I wanted. And then you have a successful start. I hope these tips have helped you. If you want more information about me, check out lizsizzers.com, and I hope to see you at the next one.